Okay, let me just get rid of those and then put these down. Okay, and put you guys at the park. There we go, we're at the park now. So you guys are getting settled down. Marilyn's just in a tree right now. Meanwhile, over by the lake here, Lilac, Iris, and Bianca, and also Patricia got in on it, are working on Marilyn's weapon. Iris like, so I think first things first, we need to figure out what exactly it's gonna be. I got plenty of parts here, so we can do just about anything. We just need to figure out what would Marilyn lack.
Hmm. I see we have a new person with us, noticing Sid.
He's invisible. The grass stealths him.
Mm,
Something with lasers. That's
yeah. Let's see.
Meanwhile, Comgol, Mary walks over to you. Hello, Comgol.
Hey.
I would like to apologize about sort of taking advantage of you when I copied your weapon.
That's in the past.
I'm also sorry you have to be related to your two oldest sisters.
It ain't your fault.
It isn't, I'm aware, but that doesn't mean I can't sympathize.
Yeah, I see where you come from. You didn't exactly have the best living conditions either. He's just skipping stones after every sentence.
Well,
Yeah, Sid's just over here, introducing himself to Azure.
Azure Lead, new student here at Beacon.
mm,
Arlo walks over to you two and it's just like, so I just realized something.
mm,
Obviously there's a dorm room for one of us to stay. Where the fuck is the other person gonna sleep?
That's been the million Lin question. So I've still not been assigned a dorm room.
mm.
Arlo's like, the what?
Wait, what?
Owen's just like, it's a long story.
You wouldn't survive in there.
Oh crap. Oh crap, now I know why Dora's jealous of Peyton now.
Everybody's like, yeah, it's the secret war no one dares get involved in.
Yeah, I think I'll watch that for 1,000 paces.
Good idea. Smart man.
Owen's like, only 1,000. Wow, you're bold.
Mm,
Hey, I ought to have a good view with some popcorn.
Mary just sort of furrows her brow, just like, oh, yes, Mordred.
Yeah,
I sincerely hope you have a plan, because you know if you don't work something out, he's going to try and slaughter Clover the moment he finds her.
I have something planned, but it is really, really risky.
If nothing else, you and your friends have proven that the
Hey guys, I'll
stupid.
be back in like 10 minutes, okay?
Not a problem. If anything, your friends have proven that the stupid and risky strategy tends to work more often than not with you people.
You haven't seen my kind of stupid. How familiar are you with contacting people at the afterlife?
Mary's just like more than you would think.
That's probably one of the better responses I got to that plan. Yeah, basically, goal is to contact my aunt, ask what she meant, and I'll plan for what happens afterwards later.
It's around there that Tabitha walks over. It's just like, nice to see you two getting along.
Getting for two pieces in a pot, he's gonna wrap his hand across her shoulder, lean her close.
Mary then also looks over Tabitha, just like, so you think I should start telling people? Tabitha's just like, yeah, go right ahead, Mary. I want to see the look on his face when you tell him this. So, Comgol,
Yeah,
you recall I just told you when you said how familiar are you with contacting the supernatural that I'm more familiar than you think.
yeah.
Well, it's mostly to do with the fact that, well, how do I put this? Well, to put it bluntly, I'm a ghost.
Oh, is that it?
Tabitha's like, oh, fuck you, Comgol. I was hoping this would be funny.
Uh, Supernaturals. How do you think we got so rich? My friend, Supernatural's kind of our thing.
Yes, well, jokes aside, I technically died 10 years ago. I'm basically a solid ghost at this point. And surprisingly, in a refreshing twist, this wasn't because of Adam.
Huh.
It was a mining accident.
Well, don't know what to say besides sorry, but
It's fine. Again, it's not like I'm unable to do anything a normal living person can do, so I'm not really that beat up about it.
yep.
You still suck, Sword. I was hoping your head would have exploded from it. God damn it.
Well, that's life.
I want to talk to Congo for a little bit. Why don't you start sharing the story with the others, Mary? All right. Have fun, you two. How you been holding up, Sword?
It's. I would say I'm getting better, but doesn't feel like.
Listen, I'm sure it makes you feel better that you know for a fact that at least 6 of your 9 siblings that you've seen in a while, got the head on straight. I don't know about the 10th one. I overheard you mention, but
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense why they would keep her there.
I mean, to be fair, I still can't quite wrap my head around the fact why they're keeping that Evelyn girl there. But I mean, we're trying to make sense of something Adam Torres did. I think that's our first problem.
Yeah, he's
There's
a weird
crazy,
one.
there's a fucking nut job, there's unhinged to the point where how can this person be human, and then there's Adam Taurus.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I just really can't personally decide which of your older sisters are worse, Wella or fucking Ainza.
Well, at least I pretended to be nice when I was younger.
Yeah, pretended to be nice while she's a pure, superior bloodline driven sociopath.
Yeah, but she could fake a smile, though.
It's genuinely surprising you're even of the same freaking bloodline as them because compared to them, it's freaking night and day with you.
Well, it's not exactly the first time this family had someone like that.
What do you mean?
This is way back in the day, like generations upon generations ago, but first Swart, he decided to marry Faunus woman. They had a couple, 20 kids, and one of them was like nailed to the head with the fact that they were dirty blood because, human Faunus together. That wasn't exactly the norm back in the day, so she basically killed everyone, saying it was dirty blood.
Ugh, yikes. Meanwhile, over with the other people, Arla's just like, yeah, classes are going fine.
Wasn't too bad.
Uh, the question though, is it normal for Iris over there to blow everyone the f out during classes? Oh, it's like, yeah, that's pretty normal.
Okay, so the bell curve is pretty much been shot to shit with this class, this group.
Ebony's just like, yeah, for a girl who was for a old farmhand, she is unbelievably intelligent. I mean, listen, let me clarify. I don't think those kind of people are dumb. Far from it. They're a lot smarter than a lot of these people that have all this money to throw around, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Sid, you get a text on your scroll from Marvin. It's just like, I heard you're back. Also, I get the feeling you insulted me, so fuck you.
Congo's just gonna whisper in the freaking Tabitha's ear. Yeah, they got me to replace him. That should tell you how smart he is.
Jesus Christ, this is ugh. That 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 I don't even have any words. That fucking sucks. Sorry to hear that, Comgal.
Well, I was just desperate at the time. This place was an escape. I needed one. And as they say, that was it.
Well, things are going better for you, and well, things are going better for us as well. It's nice to see. It's nice that me and my team can just walk around and not worry about getting shot every time we turn a corner.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I mean, I wouldn't know about it. I mean, I am Solaire, but nothing big like that happened. Well, once it did, but less I talk about that, the better.
Yeah, I imagine. By the way, Comgo, if you don't mind me asking, what's this streak
What?
I keep hearing about?
Congo's just gonna dip his head in the pond and just yell underwater.
You
That's weird.
you okay there, Comgo?
That's weird. I thought you heard. I heard you say the streak.
Yeah, what's the deal about it? What is this streak I keep hearing about?
Head goes back in the water. Basically,
You want to tell me why you're trying to drown yourself?
trust me, the former sounds way better right now. Basically, guy, assassin, friend to shoot Bianca if I didn't give him schematics to Beacon,
Oh,
and
you mean that Gaylord Eckert? Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, and I gave him a one loaded with viruses, ran towards Bianca. Didn't have my clothes on, just had a towel.
Well, at least the towel stayed on, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure Bianca wouldn't be breathing at that point, but she was fairly conscious and very blushing at that moment.
Wait, what? What did I miss? Hello?
Tapas is like, hey, Congo, what's the streak? And Congo just screamed underwater twice over it.
Nice. What did I miss anyway?
The only really major thing you missed is Mary telling Congo, I'm a living ghost.
Oh. Lovely. Anyway.
So back with the tinkering group over here. By the way, Sid, unfortunately, none of them have apples. They're all just normal trees.
Rip F in the chat.
Don't worry, you can just go back to the lunchroom later. Neo will hook you up.
If you want something dust infused.
She only does.
She only tries to kill the people she likes. Actually, by that extension, why hasn't she tried to kill Yang yet?
I mean, she already has tried to kill Yang before.
That's a good point. Anywho, back to the tinkering circle. Clover's just like, yeah, she likes lasers, but I mean, I'm all for this project, but I just trying to think of something that won't end with Marilyn just leveling Beacon by mistake.
Well.
Got any ideas, Patricia? Let me think. Just puts her goggles on and starts sketching. Clover's like, so those aren't just for show. It isn't just you trying to look like a complete dork. Shut the fuck up, Samson. Clover just sticks her tongue out at Patricia.
Let's see, if you want to.
All right, I think I got something for the base. If you guys can figure out what its other form looks like. So she puts the sketchbook down, and it looks like this giant battle axe that has like a hydraulic pump to it, almost like a shotgun pump on it.
Hmm. I've I've experimented with some sort of. This reminds me, the weapon, the gun part of it. I'm thinking, hmm, if Maryland, if we use energy as our main weapon power
Asher looks
source.
over the designs. Like, that looks like a larger version of Professor Port's weapon.
Bianca's just like, yes, I can see it.
A laser
Bianca's
shot.
stomach kind of growls. Is like, apologies, I didn't get a chance to eat yet. It's just like, here you go. Gets handed a sandwich. Ah, thank you, Angie. Oh, Angie, where'd you come from? Ah,
I didn't even call you here.
yes, I'm aware of Lilac.
Well, thank you anyway. But as I was saying, I suppose a shotgun would actually make a lot of sense for her weapon because it's extremely destructive, like her at close proximity. But if she were to just mindlessly fire away, the spread would only do light damage. So
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I think I like the idea, and I have been experimenting with a alternative firing solution rifle that kind of does do it, though nothing quite successful yet. But it's kind of like taking a rail gun and just kind of having like multiple mini rail guns in a sense, kind of simulate the projectiles.
Clover's like, so kind of like a rail shotgun in a sense.
Basically, that's my way of putting it. Yeah, for a lack of a better technical term, I'm no gunsmith.
And
Nice.
yet you volunteered to help make her a weapon.
Just because I am not an expert on guns doesn't mean that I can't throw in my other skills.
Fair enough.
Oh, I assume you mean Peter said? Yeah, he's been unbelievably helpful. Congo's already viral from getting kicked in the mouth. I brought food for everyone. Angie just puts her bag down and starts handing it out to everyone around here.
Mm, Thanks, Angie.
Clover's just like, by the way, what have you been up to recently, Angie? Did you find them relaxing? Yeah, you could say that. Lilac, you look in her bag and see a crude drawing of Angie holding her shotgun, shooting Dodger in the dick.
Oh, Angie, you are. That's one way to get your frustrations out.
I mean, how else am I going to? I'm not. I refuse to hate fuck that guy. It's not worth it.
I mean, you could always find someone else, someone who actually will legitimately care.
Hmm. Maybe that's a good idea. Get it out of my system. Hey, new guy.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that, Angie.
Eh?
I did not mean it like that. Oh,
Andrew just smirks. Kidding.
okay, okay.
Fucking Lilac having a heart attack over there. It's like, no, no, no.
Because I realized I also ordered. You could also say I ordered her to do it. So now she's gonna really try.
Azure leans back against the chair like, uh,
Angie, fuck Azure with advantage.
ah!
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Um, Azure, don't worry about it. It's that's she. Don't. I'm sorry about that.
It was a joke. You can relax.
I
I,
know,
I,
Angie.
I
Just
I'm
understand that
mostly
much.
talking to the new guy.
I understand that much. It's just a shock. That's all. Yes, yes, just a shock.
well,
And he just goes back to the others. Bianca's just like, well, nice to see you've got a sense of humor, Angie. What? Did you just think I was a frazzled wreck that can't tell a joke? Everyone in the circle's just silent.
ev- I'm just staring at Bianca. It's like I mean I knew.
Azure's already pressing F on that one.
Pressing X to doubt. Press it.
No,
I'm a
no,
doubt that.
no, F to salute.
You know, I just haven't been around you in long enough in a while, so I've kind of just forgot, to be honest.
Gotta say, taking a day off actually felt really nice.
Hmm, that's good to hear. That's great to hear.
I mean, it only took you years, and also most of the time I've been around you recently to drill it into my head that I can take things easy sometimes. But finally got through. So hey, that's the important part.
Yeah, don't worry. It's fine. Um, I don't know what I was about to say next, to be honest, but
Wait, what does he mean? Pink hair? Wait, is that what he looked like? He was gonna shoot me the first time we met in that jungle.
look, he he had a bit of a his considering yeah, yes, basically yes. I'm not gonna explain anymore. I'm just gonna say yes. But between you and Neo, he can tolerate pink hair now. He can tolerate it.
Yep, it's just Neo and Angie. There's no one else here with pink hair that helped change Sid's mind. No siree.
Hey,
Rip.
hey, at first she was also trying to kill him.
Iris just thinks for a moment, just looks at her hair. It's just like, looks at the bit of pink in her hair. Wait, does that mean he and me were, Bianca's like, no, it's fine, Iris.
No, there's no pink in her. What is she? A shitty English hair? freaking let's get Moogle in here to determine if there actually is fucking pink in Iris's hair.
Kupo.
Bianca's just like, but besides, green's first and foremost in your hair, so clearly Sid loves you.
Anyway, how's everything else coming along?
You say that, you look back, Patricia and Iris already have the thing half built, and Andrew's like, wait, what? But we just looked away for a minute. I
Eh,
don't. Bianca's just
Look,
like, you know what? I'm not surprised.
to be fair, if Peter were here, it would already be done.
Clover's like, yeah, fair point.
Anyway, what is Marilyn up to? Is she she's quiet. That concerns me.
You look she's fucking asleep in the tree.
Oh. Uh,
She.
Aww.
Lilac just kind of has a
Azure
Lilac just
just
kind of smiles
Azure
at that.
takes a candid shot with his scroll.
So Millie, how are your folks doing right now? Still a little bit. Now I realize that I'm a bit peeved. They were unable to come on by during the stuff, but it's understandable. What with all the shenanigans with the festival. The fuck is this? Who added me? Oh, that's no one.
You don't
Mean
matter. Get out of here.
it's no one.
Clover's like, well, that's a good. As you're saying this, Blake walks over. Just like, by the way, have you asked Marilyn if she wanted to enroll at Saber yet? Clover's just like, shit, I knew we forgot something.
Oh, right.
Ooh,
I was told to keep on the lookout for people for that. Forgive me for that. Just my mind.
right.
Bianca's like, we might have, but you know, it's Marilyn. She's still a kid after all. Okay, it's not a terribly big tree, so this won't be too hard. So Comgo, roll me a climb. Your climb is, let me see here. Your climb is 6. Yeah, it's not too difficult.
Yeah, I was just gonna sit on top of the tree, get a good look at the park.
Bianco's just notice this and be like, I think you guys have it from here. I'm just going to be right back, and she'll head over and she'll go over the tree and she'll try and climb it. Bianca, what's your climb? 4. Oh dear. Oh no, she's fine. She just climbs up with you. Hello, Comgo.
Hey, nice view.
Yeah, most things are a nice view to me. I'm frigging short.
Nah, you're just fun sized.
She just blushes. Comgo, please.
Well, that's true.
So anyway, what I noticed you were talking with something with Mary. What were you discussing?
Nothing much. He wanted to apologize with the whole thing with taking the shield and stuff like that, and
Oh,
turns out she's a ghost.
for copying Gemini. I see. I'm sorry. What was that?
Yeah, she said something about being a living ghost.
What? Uh, Bianca just puts a hand on your forehead. Calm, go. You feeling quite all right?
About as normal as I usually do.
Something ain't
Actually, you
right.
know what? It's not the strangest thing I've ever heard. It's fine.
It's been.
Yeah, we just talked. Besides that, me, Mary, and Tabs.
Hmm.
Mm,
I see.
awfully quiet here.
Yeah, it's nice. Blake's just like, "Ah, she looks so peaceful when she's sleeping," and then you just see Marilyn just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Owen's like, what? Why is she stirring? Ah, yeah. Marilyn just hops down, rips the tree out of its roots, and runs over to Blake. Spider! And then runs back, puts the tree back in the ground, and just crawls back up and goes back to sleep. Blake's just like, ah, ah,
Uh,
ah,
are you okay, Miss Blake?
ah, ow, my everything.
We need to
Well,
deal with that.
that just certainly happened.
Bianca's just like, 1 sec, calm girl. Just walks over and just smashes a bunch of teal vials and just chucks them all over Blake. Thank you, Miss Royce. And goes back to sitting with Comgal. Ah, ow.
Yeah.
Um,
Mary's like, oh, hello, Millie. Nice to see you again.
I have no wretch.
Ah, cheer up, Lilac. I got something to make you feel better. You just hear someone say behind you, hey, Lilac. Woof.
Ugh. Oh, hey, 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 hey. How's it going,
Good. Question. Why is there a giant Blake-sized crater over there?
Marilyn?
Ah, I see. Have a nice day. Understandable.
Just look. I got. I mean, considering that I feel like I actually might have built up some resistance to things that would kill a normal person. Um, I think this has overall been actually rather worth it.
Hmm. Well, that's good. It seems like she's calmed down. Owen's like, yeah, other than nearly beating Blake to death with a tree.
What a nerd, no one wants her.
Whoa, whoa.
Look, I have to say Blake.png since don't have it on hand.
Wow.
That was me saying it, not Kong.
I know, but like, fucking oof. Fucking oof right there.
Listen, Blake'll live. Marilyn's all bark, no bite. Thank you. Over here all
Get
week. Tip your
get the
waitress.
get the fuck out of here, Shadow. Session's over. Get out.
Or as I would say to someone else has been doing that, shut up, Ty.
Anyway,
Be right back.
Yes.
I'ma drown.
Hmm. Well, so what have you been up to today, Dakota?
Uh, Not much really. Just taking some much needed relaxation time.
Hmm.
It could have been better if you were there, but Coco.
She has dropped at least one spot in the favorite teachers list because of this.
Oh man.
Or up. I don't.
It's hard to top the. I mean, you did scratch her gun.
I did not.
Oh, it's just
You,
like Marilyn admitted she did it by accident, and Coco, give her credit, she's intelligent. She knew disciplining Marilyn would do literally nothing.
mm-hmm.
So, oh, sorry, Lily. You were the fall. Oh,
Yep. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh, it's just like, yep, our mornings, uh, our afternoon after classes has started off with quite a bang. Oh, really? Because I'm more the kind to start my afternoons off with a yang. Blake's like, oh, hey, Yang.
okay. Now you thought I was kind of awkward around. You thought Ezra was awkward around Blake. See, yeah, he's like, oh, uh, oh.
My headset cut out, but I knew exactly what you were saying anyway, and I hate you.
uh, Azur's like, oh, uh, oh, man.
Zhao Long, you have a lost and very flattened cat over here. If you require to, are you here to collect it?
What do you mean? Oh, hey, Blake, what happened to you? Ebony's just like, Marilyn happened.
Marilyn.
What exactly did she? And then you hear a tree uproot, and Marilyn runs over. Spider! Back to Goes right back to sleep. Oh, I see.
Well, she's 2 for 2. Wonder if she could do that to Ruby.
Arlo's just like, hang on, I got her. Give me a hand here, Azure.
Yeah, I help her up.
Ah, tough little thing, isn't she?
That's
Yeah,
what happens when you experiment.
I think I may have broke my wrist last time.
Oh,
When they had me when I
Yang's
had me
just like,
punch her.
oh, you tried to punch her in the face too, didn't you?
Yes. Actually,
Yang just shakes her fist. It's just like, yeah, I found out the hard way. That doesn't work.
oh yeah, yeah. I know that feeling. And like I said, yeah, he holds his hands out. Actually, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Yang Xiaolong.
I'm well aware of your work, Miss Xiaolong.
Now,
In fact, you're kind of you're kind of an inspiration for me a little bit.
it's great to hear. I'll be back in just a second, kid. Just walks over to
Not a
Blake.
problem.
It's just like, oof. You look, have you seen better days there, Blake? It's like, yeah, thanks, Yang. Jesus, if being bottom bitch in that relationship with Ilya wasn't enough. Yes, thanks, Yang. I mean, it's true. That's beside the point, Yang. Anywho, you should probably take a seat. It's like, yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm probably not gonna get a chance to swing by Beacon. Say hi to Weiss for me. Yeah, will do. Anyway, kid, you may continue to shower me in your praise.
Yes, yes, right. Yeah, my I'm a pugilist. For no uncertain, just putting it bluntly.
You do
Ooh.
the punching good. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, what she said. My family were, well, to put it bluntly, boxing kangaroos. He says as his ears kind of as he gestures to the ears.
Ah, always nice to see another faunus, because the more of them out there that are doing well, the more I can imagine Adam Taurus being blown the absolute fuck out, and that just makes me feel good.
Oh, trust me, you're not the only one. I still, I still, I owe so much a punch in the face and a castration. I hear becoming a steer would make a bull docile.
Yeah, that's it's nice to see great minds think alike. By the way, Yang just looks at Tabitha, Mary, Patricia, and Riggs. It's like, they cool?
Yeah, they cool now.
Alright.
Convo's just gonna yell at the top of the tree, "They're cool!"
They're
Bianca's just
cooler
like,
than
thank you, I'm right next to you, Comgold.
they're
Hey,
cooler than
it's
cool.
nothing compared to Peyton.
Guys, they're cooler than cool. They're ice cold. Alright, 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 alright.
Ignore Lilac 3000 over there.
I'm
Don't make me get Marilyn get the tree again.
I wasn't thinking Andre 3000, I was more thinking Matthew McConaughey.
Well, the joke she did was, "Hey y'all."
yeah. I was actually doing so anyway.
So yes, my comeback was actually topical.
I was just like, well, it's nice to see you guys are alive.
Ish. To be, well, Blake notwithstanding.
Blake's just like, I'll recover, it's fine.
Yeah, again,
Yang's just like, yeah,
apologies.
don't worry about her. Ilya's done far more damage in the bedroom to her before. Blake's like, shut up, Yang!
Do continue,
Oh
Yang.
my.
Bianca just like strikes a pose. You may selfie when ready.
He's gonna do it. Then he's gonna proceed to send selfie to Ainza.
You get
Ainza
an
and
immediate reply of a
Deckard.
middle
Just,
finger.
oh, they love it. They say we're number one.
Yeah, it's better than your sisters, seeing as they're number 2.
Dab on him.
Bianca actually, after saying it, just looks around. I don't think anyone else can see me do this. Dab.
She's dabbing.
Bianca's like, fuck, someone saw me.
It's like, these ears aren't just for show.
What? Are you implying he heard her dabbing?
I heard
Audible
Audible
dabbing.
dab. Oh my god.
That's basically what I'm implying he heard.
Yeah, this was just dabbing you did up here.
Yeah, like, again, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet a fellow punching enthusiast.
Likewise. Meanwhile, Tabitha's gonna go over to the tree where Sid is and do her best to climb up there. It takes her some time. Okay. Alright, got up. Hey, Sid. Uh, Not much. I overheard you and Lily talk to your mom recently. How did that go? Yeah, it's like Fosh's got a lot of problems with her. I'm not even gonna try and deny that, but I'm pretty sure she stated the main problem is just the fact that that semblance of hers is out of goddamn control, and even sadder is the fact that Adam and Salem have the only way to keep it under wraps right now. I guess that is a way of putting it, but I mean, I don't know. I guess the main thing is just, as hard as it's to believe, she's being a piece of shit and keeping a distance from you just because she really thinks that's the better course of action. And I mean, in fairness to her, if you were in her situation, what the hell would you do? I certainly don't know what I would do. Alright, didn't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to stress one thing to you, Sid. When the day comes you kick in Salem and Adam's front door to get Ruby back, she just holds out her fist. Me and my team will be there to back you guys up. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Hops out of the tree and face plants on the ground. Ow!
Good job.
You okay over there, Tabitha?
Just throws up a thumbs up. I'm fine.
Okay, good to hear. Not a character. I need to actually come up with a name for my character's father. Now that I've sort of kind of made him kind of famous in
Sorry.
boxing
Yeah.
boxing world.
Don't worry. All the players here came up with most of their backstory after we got underway. It's fine.
Oh
Yeah.
God, you're not gonna like what I'm thinking for his name.
It,
Rocky Lee.
oh my god, that sounds incredible. Do it. Fucking do it, coward.
Yeah, that's it. That's his father. That's his father's name.
Good. Tabitha just limps over. Ow. Ow. You'll be fine, Tabitha.
Yeah, no, now we need to have a relative named Brock. Because what guy gets said.
God damn it. Anyway, as Tabitha goes to take a seat, Mary's just like, yeah, don't worry about her. She'll live. In fact, it will actually legitimately make her tougher. I was like, what's that mean? Tabitha's semblance is basically her body is constantly adapting. So you beat the crap out of her, she gets tougher. Among other things.
Cool.
Interesting. So I remember Millie, like, sort of mentioning she was worried about you guys. Mary's like, oh, was she? Thank you, Millie. Sid. Oh, bullshit. She totally face planted on purpose. I mean, it's really easy for me not to worry about death. I mean, being a ghost kind of makes that simple. No one's like, wait, what? What?
What? And,
Dakota's like,
yeah,
excuse me, what was
at
that?
this point, Asher just shirts like, wait, what?
Like she said this, you all heard it. Nicholas like, I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm with Prince Pretty on this one. Say what?
That was Nicholas talking, not Owen.
Oh, I went for the first. I was like, I'm with Nicholas on this one then.
Oh, yes. I died 10 years ago. I mean, it's like, I, 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 di- Bianca hears this in the train. It's just like, oh my god, you weren't kidding, Kongo.
Wait, after all that, you thought I was lying?
It's,
What am I?
I don't,
Meaning.
oh,
He's gonna turn his back towards her and he's gonna pout.
Wow.
Aw, does little Zwart want his bottle? Just playfully punches you in the back.
Shut up. Yeah, just assume everything I say is due to a concussion. It's like I have a concussion or something.
You did get that looked at by the nurses, right?
Man assumed to have a concussion has a concussion. Breaking news.
Weather at 11.
No, I haven't got a chance. It always seems when I need a nurse isn't around.
At least it's not Nurse Nora.
Asher just pales.
And, no, this might come as a surprise to all of you. This isn't because of Adam Torres. It was, a mining accident when I was younger.
Oh, ouch. That sucked.
And I was just like, so you're a ghost, yes, but thankfully I'm completely corporeal, so I can, even though I'm technically dead, I can do things like a normal human, normal living human. So
Would
it
that
doesn't.
just make you a zombie?
Uh, uh Mary walks over to Azure and it's just like, well, technically no, because that would imply this is flesh. She just sort of squeezes her arm. It's basically just I'm basically just a solid sentient lump of ectoplasm.
Ah, I apologize.
It's fine. It's not really something I have to describe because most people are still hung up on the fact that I just told them that I'm dead.
Oh, I'm still hung up on that too. I'm just able to hide it better. And if you want me to, I can roll a bluff on that one.
Nah, Mary doesn't care. It's fine. Yang's just like, ha! Suck it, Weiss. I knew Ghost existed. Mary just chuckles to herself.
That's what you're. Of course. You know what? I'm not even
cut
surprised.
to cut to back to Beacon. Weiss feels that she's just been just someone walked on her grave.
She's been bamboozled.
We've
She's
been
been
schmeckledorfed.
Jinx!
Man, where are we? What are we even doing here?
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
I've got literally nothing. I forgot what I
Huh?
was. Whoops.
It's like, how much longer is this play date supposed to be?
Nicholas like, well, the sun's going down. I think we're just about done with it. You just hear a plop. Marilyn rolled out of the tree and still on the floor sleeping. Iris is just like, all right, Patricia, just put the finishing touches on her. I got her. Iris just sort of shakes Marilyn, just like, wake, wake, Marilyn. Eh. Good morning, everybody. Blake's just like, but Tabitha's just like, shh, just shush, Belladonna. Now, Marilyn, we got something special for you. It done, Patricia? Yep. She just tosses the thing over to her. Iris hands Marilyn this cartoonishly big, like, double-sided battle axe. Ooh, what this? This your weapon, Marilyn. I get weapon?
Yeah. Oh boy. Well,
I stage wish for though. Have we done something horribly wrong here?
Marilyn just takes a few practice swings with it. She's careful to give space so that she's not hitting anybody. Then she turns it into its ranged form. The rail shotgun is just like, I want to shoot it. Okay, Marilyn, just be careful where you. Hey, punchy boob lady. Yes. Aims it right at Yang.
oh no.
Oh
Oh dear
no.
lord.
She dead.
Hey Yang. Hold on a second. Yang in her infinite wisdom's just like, I'll try and dodge this. This'll go well. It didn't go well. Poof.
Oh no.
Of course she would do that yodel.
Conkle's
Where'd she
just gonna
go?
salute the twinkle that appears when she exits the atmosphere.
Yeah. I've also held my hand up in respect.
A moment of silence.
Here
Moment's
lies
over.
Yang Xiaolong. She never scored.
uh,
Marilyn gets back to Beacon and starts questioning why Neo is now trying to kill her.
nah, Yang just lands in Neo's apartment.
There's no lie in space. I mean Ren's on the planet is on, you know.
Dakota's just like, hold that thought, Lilac, move! He just pulls you out of the way as Yang apparently looped around the planet and just plummets into the ground. Ow!
Yamcha pose.
I think she's gonna need to heal the stat.
That was awesome! Just picks up Marilyn. It's just like, that weapon is so
Yay.
cool. Yay, it's cool. Yeah, Yang's just hugging Marilyn while you swear to God it looks like she has eternal bleeding or something.
Again, I think she's gonna need some teal dust.
Yang's just like, no, I'm fine. Puts down Marilyn. I'm gonna be A-okay. And
Eh.
now, completely unrelated to what we're talking about, I'm now gonna faint.
Called it.
Well, thanks Dakota. Also, you know, I don't mind you being over me, but like
Oh, whoops. Yeah, let's save that till we're alone. Gets
exactly,
up and helps you up.
exactly, Coda. And so that she's just like, after this, I am not getting denied again.
Oh
Sorry,
man.
isn't public display public like that kind of stuff kind of frowned upon in the public?
Owen just shouts, "If so, someone should tell Neo that."
Yeah, that's a
Look,
good. And, Ash just looks at sort of. You really think Neo would listen?
don't worry about
Mary's
it.
just like, "Yeah, here, I'll help. Huh? It appears she got a message on her scroll. Mary just takes Yang's scroll and just like, oh, seems to be from Neo. What did she say? She just drops. She's like pale white and drops the scroll. Owen's just like, I'm not gonna touch that, but I'm going to assume Neo just sent her nudes, didn't she? Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Stuff that back in Yang's pocket and just back away.
Okay, that's not something I'd expect. Oh, who am I kidding? I absolutely expect that from Neo.
Dakota is just like, I was about to say.
Oh, who am I kidding?
And
It's Neo.
Azure just looks at Owen. I think I just proved my point.
Yep, yep, very much. Oh god. Mary's just like, I just need to sit down for a moment. Please move over, Blake.
uh,
Mary's just curled up on the bench, just like, two huge scoops.
Mm,
I have no comment about that.
Bianca's just like, me either.
mm.
Yang just
Well,
gets up, it's like, ah.
should we head
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
we
should
got a
we
world to burn. We got a
should
city to
we
burn.
head off to
I think it's probably better if we get going because,
it's starting to get, isn't it starting to
yeah.
get late?
Yeah, sun's starting to go down. I was just like, yeah, all right, let's get going. Yay! Marilyn just hops on Millie's back.
And like I it
Yes.
and but right to myself, like I still don't know where I'm rooming. But heads on back anyways.
Um,
Thanks for the res there, Mill. Hey, hang on a second. I got something on my scroll. What is this? Oh, what does Neo want net? You just see Yang's face progressively become more and more scarlet.
just take
I
her up
think the
on.
lunch. I think the lunch lady just want. I think the lunch lady wants a word with you. It just
you
leaves it at
you
that.
you see, it's like a light bulb going off. Yang's just like, oh, she wasn't just being Neo with all the teasing. Oh. Man, how the hell does she shop for shirts that fit those things? I was just like, and we're leaving. Let's get back to Beacon, everybody.
Yes,
Now.
yes,
Um,
yes, 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 yeah. That sounds like a great idea.
um, okay.
uh,
Dakota's just like, you know what? I think we got a little a time. He just picks you up and takes you up in the tree, and you two sit down,
Mm.
just sort of admiring the view. Nichols just like, "We'll see you guys back at Beacon." Winks.
Yeah, just don't get caught by the police.
Marilyn's just like, does that mean I have to do homework? Hmm. Okay, I'll think about it. Actually, you know what? That sounds fine. Okay.
Hmm. Well, Dakota.
you you recovered from whatever Marilyn did to you today?
Mm, nothing. Not nothing. Nothing permanent. So it'll be all fine. So all's well on that regard.
Yeah, guess so. It's just I don't know. It's just weird we haven't heard from your mom recently because I don't know. It's just Lilac. Why do I suddenly get the feeling we're being watched?
Because you mentioned because reasons.
Because as you feel hands put around your shoulders, and there's Charlotte.
I'm not even surprised anymore.
You guys just scooch over, and Charlotte comes in. All right, in all seriousness, don't worry. I'm not here to tease you to death, Lilac. Just sorry me and my father missed you when you packed up and left Vital.
Ah, that's fine. We were it was a rush job anyway, so
As the others are starting to head back, Charlotte just sort of leans in. It's just like, so remind me when I get a chance. Thank Tabitha and her team because of them, they've been helping get Cedric out of his blackmail situation. They're actually
oh, that's
really nice
cool.
folks now that they're not also being ground under Salem and Adam's heels.
Yeah, that's always very nice.
You know what? This talk needs one more person. Hang on a second. She just sort of claps her hands. Angie? Yes, I'm here.
Of course. So why do you
That
need
is
her?
one very sturdy tree.
It's a big tree.
That's also the tree that Marilyn uprooted twice.
That's fine. She rerouted it. Mary's just like, likewise, it was nice to see you again as well, Millie. She thinks for a moment, it's like, oh, no one's gonna. Oh, Clover and Gwen won't kill me if I do this. She just hugs Millie.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. What's up? Sorry, I
No, you didn't miss anything.
okay. My
Angie's
bad.
just like, so, how have you been, Charlotte? It's been a while. Yes, I've been fine, and Malak's father's been doing well. How about you and Dakota? Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask if you two fucked or anything. Relax.
We're doing just fine.
Dakota's just like, yeah, alright, screw it, let's just get out of the way. We already did. Okay, Charlotte. I figured as much. I it's just, I've spent so many years away from Lilac. I got a lot of things to catch up on. A lot of embarrassing mother moments to smother her in. Noogies you.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm not surprised. Well, aside from all that, there's what was I gonna say actually?
Charlotte's just like, oh, by the way, Lilac, I have some good news for you.
Hmm?
It's gonna take him a bit longer than he would hoped but in the next 2 or so days, Mansoor is actually going to stop by Beacon to see you. And he's just
I
like,
seriously, I seriously need to buy a headset, guys. This is getting really
oof.
annoying. Yeah. What were you saying?
Charlotte just said in the next 2 days or so, Mansoor is going to stop by to visit Lilac.
Ah, cool. Ah, that's great. I haven't. He has been taking his sweet freaking time. He's been taking his sweet freaking time. If he hasn't won, if he doesn't come by with at least 4 championships, then I'm gonna be very disappointed in him.
Charlotte's just chuckles like, you know him, Lilac. It's just like he wanted to come by sooner, but between that and some of his police duties, it's like he's very dedicated to both his jobs. So you understand.
Oh. Uh, I can understand being devoted to your work.
I'm sure I'm certain you can because you have a example that's around you almost daily now. Looks over at Angie, just like, yeah. So Dakota asked Charlotte, "You gonna be sticking around?" Yes. Uh, within reason. I think I've smothered Lilac enough recently. I think we can move past that stage.
Right.
But I do hope that in the next day or so, your father can also stop by, because I
It would
feel
be great if he could.
there's still a few things you and him need to iron out.
Just a few.
You're not just slapping the shit out of him anymore, are you, Charlotte? No, that one slap was more than enough.
Yep. It's just it's the statement about it that's what she tried to unleash, not trying to just be abusive or whatever, or just fighting hate with more hate is doesn't get you places.
Charlotte's like, no, it's unfortunately a life lesson that I think Adam Torres willingly skipped out on.
Well, you know, you know, I don't really know what type of life he lived, but clearly it wasn't the most productive one.
Dakota's like, I mean, I'm sure Blake would know, but I am sure as hell not asking her. I'm not digging up those old wounds.
Some things just are best left unsaid.
Andy's like, some things are better just left lost to time. Anyway, I have a few things I need to do in town. I just wanted to catch up for a bit. Maybe tomorrow after your classes are over, we can talk a little more, but I'll give you some space for now. Take care, Lilac, and you too, Dakota. Just
Yep.
sort of hops out of the tree and goes. It's just and Dakota's just
Well,
like, ah, it's nice to see your mom not being. Hang on a second. She slipped something in my pocket. It's probably like a friggin'. Huh. Feels like a sheet of something. It's probably a note. She's probably being a cheeky. Uh, uh, uh. Lilac.
let me guess.
He holds out a package of condoms,
Knew it.
and he's just like, God, damn it, Charlotte. Dakota's just like, joke's on you, Charlotte. I ain't using these. Yeet!
Wow, you're really gonna be reckless.
That's 5 years of littering.
Oh no, the environment police.
Oh no.
Watch out, they're gonna yell fickle at you until you stop.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's
Oh
the
no,
Daniel
not the
Bryan.
pickles!
It's the Daniel Bryan. But seriously, Dakota, are you really gonna risk knocking me out like that?
Dakota's
Oh,
just like, I mean, all seriousness, we didn't play it safe the first time, so I feel we're already in the deep end.
oh
Besides, you
no.
already babysitted Marilyn. Anything that would come from our DNA would be a gigantic step down in terms of headache.
That's not very reassuring considering it's pretty difficult to fight like, you know, just a little heads up, but nevertheless, it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Dakota's just like, all right, I think we should be heading back.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got her.
I'll see you guys back there, and you'll get out of the tree.